is a gift. Today is a present. Today is yours to grab. Today is yours to take forward and do what you do best. Whatever that is, do it with 100% commitment. While they talk, while they create drama, while people go around doing stuff they shouldn't do, you get shit done. Because you can, and I know you can. And I celebrate the life of a man who got shit done. And he didn't let nothing stand in his way. Not our Jack. He didn't let nothing stand in his way. If you are that person who's letting your head sit on your fortune, you're letting your head sit on your dream, you're letting your I don't know, you're allowing yourself excuses and letting people talk you into stuff. You know, we got to do this, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna, and then there's no we are gonna. You are gonna. You have to get out of your own head and get shit done. Nobody's gonna do shit for you. Nobody's gonna love on your kids when you're gone. They may cry on your grave, but when push comes to shove, they'll want a piece of your fortune. Whatever it is you leave behind, they're gonna want a piece of it, and so do your kids. So you're gonna do for your kids now when you leave, when you're alive. If you don't have no kids, it's time to get shit done so that when you have kids, oh yes, they have a life. That they will say, when our parent lived, oh my God, we had a life. I want you to get out of your own heads, guys. So today, I'm on fire for you. And I'd love for you to do something that fires you up and gets your voice hoarse, yes. I'd love for you to do something that you wake up and you feel proud of your life. I'd love for you to do something that gets your children saying, my mom, my dad is my role model. Not Beyonce, not Jay-Z, not whoever their role model is right now, but you, their mom, their dad, their auntie, their uncle, somebody they know in the flesh, not some phantom someone they watch on TV. You want to be that person for the people in your community, in your family, the youth in your family. Are you that person? Are you? Because today I want to fire you up. About you, but I want to impact more lives. And I want to be like Simeon. I do not want to leave this life until I see the face of my great-grandchild saying grandma. So they have to be able to talk and see me and emote to me, and I have to be able to carry them with my two hands and walk them around my garden. I don't want to leave this earth without leaving something great for that child that they will get to live on and be able to impact lives when they're an adult. What are you asking Source to do for you like Simeon did? When you hear somebody moaning about their life and they don't know what to do with it, you can share with them this video. Anytime you feel like you are working with somebody who's not delivering what they were created to deliver or what they were contracted to deliver, if you're the manager or you're the boss, watch this video. Hey Gladys Mapanda, Arrow in the house, how you doing? Because, truth be told, we were all created to do something amazing. And we can always do that something amazing today if we make that decision. You're in charge of that ship. You're the captain. You are the actor, you're the star, you're the director of your movie. Nobody is going to do it for you unless you get out there and do the thing that you are so passionate about. Nobody and no one can take it away from you. Nobody and no one can take it away from you. So there are 3 major reasons why you have not yet got shit done this side of the year, the past 7 months of the year. There are 3 major reasons why you should stop thinking and start doing. I've given you one of them. There is a clock with your name on it. And when that day comes, it does not matter where you are. You can't hide from it. You will be found and you will exit from this planet. That's 1. Number 2, you have a dream. You have a dream that when you sit down and have a real think about it, you have that dream waiting for you to step into it and make it happen. Because that dream has so many other people in it, because your power echoes. It's not just you. That dream has your children, if you have children. If you don't have children, it has your children's name on it. They have already chosen you. You just haven't yet manifested them. Because you are such a powerful energy. You're connected to the source that creates the very life that you have. And yet you want to be like somebody else. That's ridiculous. You are such an amazing person. You are an amazing being. You don't want to be like nobody else. I'm telling you that. Not when you grow up, because you're already grown up. You want to be like you. So you want to step into that power. You've got superpowers waiting for you to step up. And I want you to get stuff done. We don't want no shit in your life. So the second reason why you haven't yet stopped thinking and started doing is because you set resolutions. You set resolutions every beginning of the year. You get a piece of paper or you speak to yourself and you say, this year I'm going to do X, Y, Z. And all those things you're setting come from a place of not achieving them the year before and the year before and the year before that. So you're setting resolutions, you're setting yourself up to fail already, because resolutions are created to make you feel bad. You did not achieve them last year or the year before, so yeah, let's get them done already. And then you write them on a scrap of paper and you stuff that in a drawer somewhere and you forget about them. So you did not set any real goals, any real action steps, any real anything, any pathway for those resolutions to manifest, so they will never manifest. So you want to set some goals like a rock star. And the third reason why you don't get shit done is because you don't have a personal audit. You will look at everybody else. You will blame somebody. Somebody out there has their name with your blame on it. Apart from you. You don't sit down and look yourself in the eye and say, you are in charge of this success or this lack of, and let's get shit done. You have to look at yourself. Hey, Chanel Marshbank, how you doing? Dr. Miriam in the house, how you doing? Mariolga, how you doing? Good to see you here, guys. As for those of you that are new to this platform, just please introduce yourself so we know who you are. My name's Julie Sylvia Kalungi. I'm a mom of 2 amazing humans. I'm a wife to 1 gorgeous man. I am a high-performance business coach. I help you if you're a business owner, a savvy corporate, or a coach who's ready to use the online space. I show you the way, the pathways, the strategies, what's working today, what's trending today, to help you build that thing, monetize it, and target the right people that are ready. They've been praying for you, and they're able to pay for whatever it is you're serving them. In other words, I help you market your shit. That's what I do. And every week on Mondays and on Fridays, I show up on a live Facebook near you and I teach you something that nobody else has taught you before. Or maybe you've heard it from someone before, but not the way I teach it. So every quarter of every year, now most of you follow the Roman calendar. So January is the beginning of the year. So by March, you should have a first quarter audit. You should have your next quarter audit the next 3 months and the next 3 months, and the year ends after that. So 4 quarters in a year. You should look at what you do like you don't do it. So you're like an auditor in your own life, and see what it is you're doing that's actually moving the needle towards that goal you want to achieve, whatever that may be. So to step closer to your dreams, you want to create an amazing year ahead. I start my year on my birthday. I don't know about you. You have to have a visual exposition of what it is you want to manifest for you. And I mean something you can actually look at. It can be on your gadget. These days we have digital boards. I'm talking about something that tells you what it is you want. You found it in a visual format. You maybe did. We used to do scrapbooks when we were little. You do a scrapbook of the things you want to do, of places you want to visit, the people you want to meet, the food you want to eat. I have a scrapbook of the recipes I used to cut out of magazines and put in a book from when I was in my teens. And I've got to cook every single one of those dishes as an adult. You used to have a scrapbook, and then you hit your adulthood and you stopped dreaming and you started running around like a headless chicken. A headless chicken is on its way to dying. And that's the truth. So you don't want to be a headless chicken. You want to be someone in total control of the vehicle that's you. You want to be in control of that movie that you're running. And when they say cut, you want people to say, gosh, she lived an amazing life. God, she has lived an amazing life. Are you going to be that person? Or you're going to be that person jumping from life to life, and people are going to say, hey, hasta la vista, rest in peace when you pass on. And nobody cares, really cares that you passed on. Nobody misses you because there was really nothing from you that they could say they received, even if they're telling you so now. So today I'm going to arm you with 3 super steps to help you get shit done before this year ends. You ready? Whoever is ready, say I'm ready. I might not give it because I'm in a very somber mood today, so I might not share. Good, good, good. I'm glad to see that we are ready to get stuff done because you are absolutely equipped in every way, shape, and form. Doesn't matter your physical manifestation. Whatever you are, you have manifested in the physical shape. You are extremely, supremely equipped to crush it in your life. And there are some things that you need to do essentially. There are many different vehicles, there are different strategies, gosh, there are different techniques that you can use to change your life. But the basic self-audit process is the same. If you don't do this every quarter, every say month, every half year, you don't know where you're going because you've not set the destination. Your GPS doesn't know where to take you. Should we go here? Should we go there? So you keep jumping from one strategy, technique, whatever to another because you're not sure where you're going. So you need to weigh in with you. You need to weigh in with you, not your manager, not your boss. They will call you to weigh in anyway if you're working for somebody. So you need to do this yourself before your boss or manager or anybody calls you to weigh in. Now, you definitely know, if you don't know yet, you should have your vision board or a visual exposition, a vision book. I have a coach who has a vision book. In other words, he believes he has so many things to achieve. And so he has written them down in a book, which he looks at every day. I have a vision board, and every other vision board changes because I've ticked up several things, so I can't keep looking at the things I've already achieved. So I change that out every year. I know people who have the same vision board year on year because they have not taken the time to do a self-audit. That means you take a deeper look at you and your daily disciplines, your daily mode of operation, your daily activities. What are you doing on a daily basis that gets you to see something new in the next 3, 4, 5, 6 months? What are you planting in your life that guarantees you're going to have a harvest? What are you planting? Or are you planting in someone's garden and you hope you will go and harvest? They'll have put a fence around it. You won't be able to access whatever you planted in there. And when I talk about someone else's garden, I'm talking about spending your time looking at someone else's garden as they plant it and think, yeah, when you're done, I'll be coming over there and receiving some. Because you won't. Hey, Sarah Gay, how you doing? So grab your diary, whatever that looks like. I have several. I have several diaries. One is under here. One is there. One is a journal, or it's just somewhere I write my thoughts, morning, evening. But that's my gold. It's even golden. That's my gold. That's where I've scheduled my whole year ahead of me. I've scheduled my months. I know where I'm going. Plant your own garden, Michael. Exactly. Because if you don't, you will wait for the harvest and wait and wait. In the meantime, somebody's paying you per hour to do what they want you to do, including when you go to poop. You've been scheduled. You have a break at 11. You can have lunch between the hours of 12 and 2. If you go beyond that, you will be docked. You can go home after 5 or do more. It's up to you. I'm glad you do, Sarah. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you. So grab your diary. Check what tasks you do every day. Did you buy too much? Because we can. We are massive infinite spirits in physical form. So we can only do so much in the 24 hours we have per day. So don't buy too much. I know you could push yourself to do more, but when it comes to what you have set to achieve, you want to make sure that you have the time in your day to achieve those things. Every day. Did you say yes to too many things? Some people just don't know when to say no or how to say no. Because every time you are distracted from what you set out to do that day and you respond to someone else's drama, emergency, dilemma, whatever, unless it's something that you know you're the only one who can help them achieve and solve, there are many more fish in the lake. Heck, you tell them, honey, today I'm set to do several things. I'll be free at about 7 p.m. If that is the time you reckon you will be ready for me to help you, I'm happy to reach out to you at about 7 and we can talk about this thing. Unless it's a life emergency, everyone's emergency is not your emergency. You have a clock with your name on it. And don't beat yourself up much. This is not a beat fest on you. It is to help you open your mind to what it is you need to do more of and less of so that you can get stuff done. Hey, Ollie, how you doing? Good to see you here. When you do a self-audit, And you can do this every week. In fact, you should. You will know when you need to change some things. You will know what you're doing that is not bringing results. You will know what tool that is not doing what it was hyped up to be or what it was marketed to be on the bottle. You will know what you bought into that is not delivering however much you're doing what you were told you should be doing with that thing. And you have been doing it for how many months, and this thing is not bringing results. And maybe you're paying your good old dollar towards that thing per month. Someone's receiving residual, you ain't receiving. Something's wrong there. You need to do self-audits. Tick off what you've achieved every day and give yourself praise. You heard me talking about a praise journal. Try here. My praise journal. I know when I've achieved stuff. I know what I did that brought those results. And I know what I did to celebrate that win. Are you celebrating your wins, or all you're looking at is the things you haven't achieved, what you set out to do at the beginning of the year and it has not yet achieved? Let me tell you something as well. When you focus on what you haven't achieved, you don't get it. You just will never get it. You have to focus on what do I do? What needs to happen? How do I change this to make it happen? Hey, Ego Mom, how you doing? You cannot focus on what you have not achieved with a mindset of I have not achieved this. Oh my goodness, you silly bitch. No, because that will bring silly bitch in your house every blessed day. It's essential to do a self-audit. If you're a business owner, if you're not doing that, that's why the results are not coming in. That's why shit is not happening in your house. Because you are not doing the things you should be doing. You know what you should be doing. Do you know how to market that stuff you've created? Do you know how to market that resource you have bought into as a distributor? Do you know how to market that affiliate stuff you're affiliated to? Do you know how to reach out to people and connect to them? Do you know how to get people to come off the fence and tell you, yes, I am ready? Because not everyone will buy, but some people will if you know how to present your offers to them. And on social media, you can be making bank every blessed day via your phone. Very, very, very motivating to reward yourself. I have a friend last week who bought themselves a watch, and they did say, yeah, I bought myself a watch this month because I've crushed my goals this month. And you have to reward yourself. If you don't, you're just doing. You're in a total state of doing. You are in a perpetual state of doing every time. Thank you, Doran Kata. Hey, Doreen. Blue Eyes, Mrs. How you doing? So, check what you have achieved and accomplished. Now, this is slightly different from your joy journal. Check what you have achieved and accomplished. And once you've done that, see what exact steps did you do? What things did you do to get that into your life? What things did you do? What steps did you take that got that accomplishment in place? Now, if you follow what I've just said before and you've been recording your activities, telling yourself what to do, knowing how much of that you did on a daily, you will know exactly what steps you took to get the results you got. And then you guess what you do? You rinse and repeat. You do the exact steps again. It's like a conveyor belt. It's like a factory. In a factory, they have learned the art of creating certain tasks. Literally, they have specific tasks done by specific people in a specific part of the factory, who then just pass on that bit to the next people. They just focus on that bit. By the time the car is created in a car factory, there are different parts of the factory that have created a very specific part. And the final part comes out at the end of the conveyor belt, with none of these people knowing how to fix the next part, because all they do is focus on this one bit. You're going to have to compartmentalize some sections of your activities that produce results for you, so that you know, on Mondays I do this, on Tuesdays I do this, on Wednesdays I do this, and even on those days you break it down to micros, so you get to do the work, and you know you have never bitten off too much, and you then don't allow yourself to do the work, because when you bite off too much, procrastination galore. I can't be doing this, it's too much. You feel discouraged, you feel frustrated. I don't know what to do because you've bit off too much. Your mouth is full. Imagine when you stuff your mouth full of food. Lunch is served at the Kalungi household. What do? You can't chew. You can't even chew because you've bitten. You know a child when they stuff their mouth on the, and you like, take it out, spit it, spit. Because you know they'll choke on that stuff and you'll be out to all the hair. Doctor, child choked. Doctor is like, you want to kill your child? You wanted to kill your child? Call the police. And that's what I do here in the UK. That's what they do here in the UK. Yeah, you take your child choking on food and they'll think you've been choking them. So here's the thing. Hey Catherine, how you doing? Chunk it down. Write your actions. Make sure that you do the work. What the heck is that? You write the actions and you don't do the work. What the heck is that? You need to do the work. So do the work. Know the steps you've done. And when you praise yourself, every day I'm telling you, you go to bed with a massive fat smile on your face every day because you're doing the work. And that work brings you joy. You are doing what you know works and is bringing results for you. So you go to bed happy. And you dream amazing dreams. And you let Source bring some more ideas into your life every day, every blessed day. Now, to ensure that you achieve your next targets, you have to avoid burnout, because burnout is real. It happens to the best people. That's why you hear they tell you so and so went off to the Priory clinic to clean out, because you burn out, you start doing self-sabotaging. You pick up those habits that are self-sabotaging. You do more drugs, you smoke some more, you drink like the breweries are closing, and you were creating results. So there's some signs you need to know that if this happens to me, I need to take a step back. I need to take time out, just drop everything, even if it's for a day, and just do me. What do you do when you do you? You could go and hang out with the girls or the boys, watch football all day, go to a spa, go for walks, take a holiday, go visit your mom and dad, take your kids out, whatever. You need to know when burnout is close and you shut that baby down before she hits you hard, because burnout takes a whole chunk of your year out. You just don't know where you're going. You're just running around in circles. You're not really, you become busy being busy as opposed to being productive. Hey DJ, how you doing? Umutoni Brenda, good to see you. Understand what you are. What you are is an amazing, amazing energy, an amazing being. You're touching lives. You don't even know who you're touching. They're out there. They look up to you. Some of them are your children. They adore the ground you walk on. Some people out there love you to bits and you've never met them. So you want to keep inspiring those people. So what are you? What is it you want to be in the next 2 to 5 years? Are you projecting that person today, or are you hoping you will be like so and so when you grow up? So in other words, you don't know what you are. You just want to be something else. You are already amazing. You just don't know yet. Now today, no excuses. You know you're amazing. What are you? What's your role? What's your role in the bigger scheme of things? What's your role in your life? What are you doing to make that life amazing? What do you do every day that makes your life amazing? Because it is amazing already. If you think your life is not amazing, gosh gracious, you're going to wait for a long time to live an amazing life. So whatever your life is like today, if you're on Facebook, you've got data, you've got food, you've got clothes on, you definitely have somewhere you live, and you wouldn't be on Facebook. Because when you're hungry, when you're desperate, you don't spend your money on data. You spend it on the basic essentials: food, shelter, warmth, clothing. So if you're on Facebook right now, you've got all those basics ticked off your list. So what is it that you want to achieve beyond those basics? Because if you don't know, that's why that's all you've got. Because Source is saying you already got everything you need in life, so get on with it. Clock is ticking. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Syl Kalungi, your name is on that clock. So you need to know what's your role on this planet. What is it that you feel you were created to be? What's that thing that gets you singing hallelujah? And I'm not talking about orgasms. Excuse my German. I'm talking about something that impacts other lives on a major scale. So what is that thing you know? Are you doing it already? Because we're not all created to be entrepreneurs. Who would be working for who or with who? Who would be the contractor? Who would be the subcontractor, and all those things? Who would? So we are all created to do certain things and be certain things on this planet. And it is okay to be working with somebody or for somebody as long as that fires you up. Don't let anybody else tell you why should you be doing a 9 to 5. Well, that's what I was created to do. You tell them. Because some of us were created to be healers, teachers, engineers, doctors, lawyers, builders, plumbers, you name it. And that makes the world beautiful. But you could be the best plumber, teacher, whatever, nurse, doctor, you could be. Are you the best in that place that you were planted? Are you the best in that profession? Are you the best in that thing that you do? Are you the best in your community? If you're not yet, you owe it to yourself to get the fuck off Facebook and go do something about that. Go skill up. Go learn. Go improve and improve you until you are so good they can't ignore you. They're chasing you with contracts, with jobs. They are wanting you from that company to their company, and they're willing to pay what you ask for. That's why it's good to be employed. There's nothing wrong with that. Just be commanding your paycheck. Command your paycheck. They can pay you whatever it is you want if you bring the value they are looking for. The value. The check is in the value. The check you will bank from your job, from your career, from your vocation, from your business is in the value you bring to the table. Every day, add some value to you. Every day, be more valuable than you were yesterday. That means investing in your own self-development. You will not get that inside of any university beyond the basic qualifications you get in universities. Degrees, certificates, diplomas, and more degrees. You can have 10 degrees, and if you have no freaking clue what to do with them, there will be pieces of paper hanging around your wall, and you tell people how amazing you are. You earned 110 degrees. And people look at you and go, would you believe that man has 10 degrees? That's what they'll be saying about you. Would you believe that man has 10 degrees? And that won't be in a nice way. What value have you added to you that makes you stand out in the workplace, in your business, in your company, in that thing you're doing where there are 120,000 other distributors or reps? What makes you stand out so people say, I want to align with this guy. I want to align with Angela. Oh, I want to align with Dora. I love working with this Dora. She's amazing. If there is an emergency, she gets in there and she gets shit done. That's what I'm talking about. Do you get shit done? Because you want to do that. You want to be that person who's so good, they cannot ignore you. Even you cannot ignore yourself. Where do you add the most value in your work? Very, very important. Where do you add the most value in your work? And when I say work, I'm talking about you, whether you're a 9 to 5 jobber or you are an entrepreneur. Where do you add the most value? That's where you should be spending, not even spending, investing your time. Because that's where you are the best. That's your zone of genius. Where you add the most value in your business, in your family, in your community. That's where you should spend some time and invest a lot of your resources doing. Because that's where you'll be paid the most. High income skills, high income talents, giftings. Some people just have gifts. And if you don't develop any of those, that's it. Talents, gifts, skills, there are many in the cemetery. Lots of them. Do you want yours to be the next one? Or you want to wake up and do something with that shit? Anything else is a time steal. Anything else that you do outside of that thing you add the most value in life, in your community, in your workplace, in your business, is a time steal. And you want to know what it is. If you've been recording, you know what has been robbing you of your life, because time equals life. When the clock is done, there is no money that will bring you back. Because most people say time is money. Haha, no. When the clock is up, no amount of money will bring you back. None. You ask Steve Jobs. No amount of money will bring you back. So your time is your life. Guard it with your very breath. Guard your time. Invest it in you. You are the best return on investment when you invest your time, your resources in you. Time equals life. You tell me, when you've blown that breath out and a second has gone, can you get it back? It's gone. Not you wake up one day as a helpless little baby who everyone is oohing and eyeing over and congratulating mama for having had a fuck, and then you are 90 years old and everyone's like, bah, she lived a long life, man, but she did nothing with it. Or you'll be that person that people say, we wish she had another year with us. It doesn't wait for no one either. Exactly, Dora. So if you're watching me today, you're watching the replay, you're a rock star. I hope you watch this to the very end. You need to narrow your focus. You need to think that there is no box surrounding you because your spirit is amazingly, infinitely, there is no limit on your spirit. Unless, apart from that, what you put on it. Sit down and write what it is that you do already. And what do you need to add to that will bring more value to the service that you do, to the people that you serve, and therefore they are willing to pay you $1 and throw their wallet at you as they pay you as well. What are you? In other words, what's your superpower? We all have one. Your talent, your gift, something you learned, a skill. It's your superpower. You own it and you own it. It doesn't own you. You own it. It's your job to own your superpower and step into it and show the world this is what I can do, and I do it real good. I am the person you want to come to for your XYZ problem. If you have this, I am the person that you should come to. End of. You want to learn how to do social media. You want to learn how to do online marketing. You want to learn how to bring your gift to life. Go to Bloody Julie Syl Kalungi. She's going to help you. She's going to teach you. Don't ask me in my inbox if you're not willing to pay for your own education. In other words, you want to invest in you. I've not seen any school that says, come here for free. We teach for free, no school fees. Somebody is paying somewhere. So you want to learn? Come to me and I'll show you and I'll teach you every day. I teach a group of entrepreneurs, my new baby right here on Facebook. It's called the Winning Entrepreneurs Den. And if you're learning and you want to learn and you're coachable and you're looking for a way to learn how to get that business growing and you're willing to carry that baby and nurture it and give birth to it, and then we look after that baby till it says hallelujah, bank, 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 ka-ching, 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 you want to join the Winning Entrepreneurs Den. You will be banking unless you don't do the work, because I can't make you do. I can teach you every day, but I can't make you do. So you wanna be doing the stuff you wanna do. You wanna stop thinking and get doing. You wanna stop saying I'll think about it, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it someday, I'll do it one day, maybe someone will. Who is someone? What's their name? What's someday or one day? In which calendar is it? Is it in your diary? Have you seen someday in your diary yet? Is it written in there? Because it's not in mine. There's nothing like someday, one day in my diary. There's January up to December, and each one has a number on it and a day of the week. Not someday, not one day, not soon. Not I'll talk to someone and see what I can do. What is that you want to do? And who is that someone? Put a name to it. Put a date on it. Schedule it. Do it again. Make money rain on you and do whatever it is you want to do with your money and impact lives every day. Your church, your community, your city, your world, it's gonna love on you, and we'll put a big banner celebrating you. The whole country will shut down for half a day. Flags will fly at half-mast as they celebrate your life because you were somebody. Somebody. In quotes, somebody. You wanna get shit done? Invest in you. You are your best investment, nobody else. Seek to collaborate with others in complementary roles. Support each other to grow. Work together. Work together with somebody who has similar or complementary skills, giftings, talents. Work with them and build something amazing. It's not gonna grow overnight. No microwaves here. It's gonna grow like any good thing that's meant to grow grows. You never had your baby and they were full-grown, ass-grown adult in 2 minutes. It's taken them years to grow. It took you 20 bloody years before you were big enough to be allowed to be let loose on the rest of the world and go serve people. Some people started even younger. They were let loose on the world because their parents they passed on. So they became the parent and the adult in their siblings' lives. It took you 20 years to become an adult. someone the world trusts with something, who you expect things to happen for you just like that, you need to be God. And you are. You are a God. Did you know that? You don't believe me? Go read your bloody Bible. I'm sure it's somewhere in the Quran too. You are a God. Because gods beget gods. And you're a child of the Most High God. So are you a goat or you're a God? So you step into that power. Speak what you want to happen. Speak your truth and then do the work. And let your Father reveal to you the how and the vehicle and clear paths for you. You're busy celebrating people's lives on Facebook. You're busy raising them up. Are they raising you up? Do they consider you someone to collaborate with and build wealth together? Or do they consider you as a pain in the proverbial? If you reach out to them, would they be excited to be talking to you in their inbox? Or would they be, who are you? Do people welcome you in their circles, or do they want to cross the road when they see you? All these are results of you not taking a bird's eye view of your life and taking it by the scruff of its neck and saying, we're going to do stuff. Let's do stuff. I'm glad I'm communicating to you, Prosy. Shift some things in your life. It is time to do that. Today, the past weekend, we lost an amazing man. He lived an amazing life. Will people say you lived an amazing life? I hope they do. I hope they do. So, if you do what I've just shared with you, by the end of the year, you'll have achieved your goals on a wider scale, or at least a small scale. Hey Julie Bosu, how are you, doc? You have put more value out, and more people will be loving on you, and you'll have more focus in your life than ever before, and you'll have better results in your career, in your business, in your life, because your life is so precious. It's not too short because it's infinite, but yours has a time limit. If you do this every week, you'll avoid burnout because you know when you are burning out, and you will stop to burn out. Problems will happen. Challenges will happen. But you will live to tell your story. And other people will love on you. I'm gone.